Right, I've had to break this down into two videos because I inadvertently put my finger over the camera lens when I stopped to rest my arm. So I've stopped the camera. I'll edit that later so my thumb is out of it, and this is a second video. As you can see, there's some brickwork here with graffiti which keeps the railway on the other side. I would say I'm probably about 45% of the way down this track now, because I'm sort of probably about halfway across the former Aylesford newsprint site. There is a security patrol on the Aylesford newsprint site. You see vans, and you sometimes see a van with a dog unit on it. I can see the motorway in the distance on the right hand side, but you can barely hear it. On a normal day, when you've got the normal amount of traffic, you would hear that noise over here. On days like this though, mostly you'll just hear birdsong. That's all you'll hear. Right, there is now someone coming on a bike, so I'm going to have to step in for a little while.
Cheers, thanks mate.
No problem.
Cheers.
As you say, I was greeted for my gesture of stepping in. Probably not 6 foot, but sufficiently away really from each other. And notice I turned the camera to the ground, and I was not intending to film the gentleman on the bike. This is a track used by cyclists. It does get rather narrow at some points though, so probably used more by cyclists than pedestrians. As you can see, I'm now a lot closer to the railway track, and there's this bridge here which is obviously of some can't tell exactly when it was constructed, but if you look down there, that says Burke's Bridge. Can't get the shot very well actually through the bars there, and as you can see there is a road that goes under there from the other side. At the moment I don't think there'll be any traffic there though, because this road that leads onto this estate, which is a private road, is blocked off at the start, so no one can come down here. Obviously I'm just going to pan round again, because I need to be aware of if anybody suddenly comes on a bike behind me. And they probably would sound their bell, but they might not be expecting to see anybody down here. sometimes when you step on a stone or something, you do tend to wobble a bit. Fortunately, the coverage isn't as wobbly as the effect that you feel when you step on that stone. As you can see, Network Rail's security is provided by land sheriffs. There was a van there, I don't know if it was a security van or just a part works van. Couldn't see if there was anybody in it, but they haven't moved out of it. So we are almost at the end of this path now, and as I say, it's about a 12-minute walk, so I will get on the train at Aylesford, even though my ticket said New Hythe. I mean, I was tempted to walk the whole way, but I don't think I will. See, this is the industrial road, the road that leads up to that will get you in there. That means you could have come where I said. As you can see, they've put barriers up there, a proper barrier now, so I shall go back round here. Because we are almost at the end of this walk now. Actually, I think that barrier is the inner barrier, which you had to show a pass to go through there, which is superfluous now because they've stopped anyone from even going down the road to get there. I used to see dog walkers on that site, so I'm not sure if you didn't stick to the path that it was 100% private, so that's something I'm not sure about. As you can see, there's that road through that fence there on the right hand side, and the railway South Eastern Electricity Board. Does that still exist, I wonder? I'm just going to walk up on the top of this bridge and get a panorama all round. As you can see, there's quite a bend in the tracks here, so it's not a straight line at all, the railway, till between New Hythe and Aylesford. The direction I'm pointing the camera in now, part of that is designated an area of outstanding natural beauty, which means there's limited development you can have on there. Unfortunately, there's nothing really to see in the other direction because you can't get up high enough and trees block to the motorway. There's our footpath signs. Footpath I've just come out of. There's the barrier I was telling you about. And here's the temporary breeze block barrier which they've installed, which means that no one can currently come down this road to that security gate. So if there are people still employed on that site, they must either have to enter on foot or by some other road route of which I'm not aware. It is a bit awkward when you're filming because people don't know while you're filming. So I don't know if you saw a couple on one of the frames, but if I see anybody, I deliberately turn the camera away from them because my videos are about where I'm walking, not who's around. I am almost at Aylesford station now. When I arrive at Aylesford station, I will end this video. I'm not going to show them, but there are a couple of men on the other side of the road coming up an Argos van delivering something. As you can see here, there are queues likely. And here we are finally at Aylesford station. As you can see, a rather interesting design. There are stations designed like this in various parts of the country, so that design is not unique to Kent under any circumstances. Aylesford station. Okay, so that concludes this video where I walked the passageway between Aylesford and Hythe stations. See you soon.